4-8 record. Congratulations, Skip Bayless. You'll lose this Sunday to Green Bay, so all of this will be null and void. But I'm disgusted because I realize I have to listen to your mouth about the Cowboys through Friday.
Welcome to my life. Stephen A. said that yesterday. The Cowboys play the Packers Sunday at 4:25 Eastern at Lambeau. Darren Woodson in the house. But we need to start with this man, Stephen A. Why do the Cowboys have no shot?
Well, listen. Everybody has a shot on Sunday.
Don't backtrack. Don't backtrack.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But let me say this.
Any given Sunday. Here we go. Cliches.
I ain't giving y'all no damn shot. I can't stand the Cowboys. You know, everybody knows it. And listen, I will say this to you. Gurley, unless Todd Gurley is on the Dallas Cowboys, I don't expect anything from your running game, okay? He rushed for 159 yards against the Packers. But the flip side to it is that, you know what did Adrian Peterson do? The best in the game, 45 yards. You know, what did Jonathan Stewart do when they played Carolina? What was it? 66 yards? I'm just looking at the Dallas Cowboys, who don't have Tony Romo, who, as far as I'm concerned, don't have a quarterback, and you got a Darren McFadden who's no DeMarco Murray, okay? And I'm just of the mindset that with the urgency of the moment, the way the Green Bay Packers have showed in spurts, not consistently, but in spurts that they can defend, I don't think the offense is going to do much. Now defensively, I'm impressed with what I've seen from Dallas. I must admit. Got the best defense in the division, which ain't saying much, by the way. No, they do have the best defense in the division. They're fifth in yards allowed in the entire league, okay? Sean Lee played like a beast the other night. He was absolutely sensational. If you got him shadowing Aaron Rodgers, making sure he ain't scrambling out of the pocket, that could be a problem. I understand Greg Hardy and those boys are coming. I get it. But this is the bad man we're talking about. And I believe even when his receivers can't get open for the most part, the fact that Richard Rodgers, we found a tight end, at least sporadically. We found it. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers. I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers.
You and Aaron.
I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers. I'm not a Green Bay Packers fan. I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan.
I know. I got it.
So my point to you is, you know, if Richard Rodgers can duplicate his performance, which is plausible, okay, and Eddie Lacy could give you something, which is possible. Aaron Rodgers being back there, being Aaron Rodgers, you know, I'm of the mindset that, you know, why should they lose this game? Why the hell should I pick the Cowboys? I'm not picking the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys defense will try to hold down the fort. They'll make it interesting. But Aaron Rodgers and the Packers will probably pull away because that's what the Cowboys are prone to do when they're not going up against a young, inexperienced, sporadically inept Washington Redskins squad. And that's what I see happening here. The Green Bay Packers will win Sunday's game, and once and for all, you know, Skip, I'm usually the one betting, putting myself on the line. Can we have a bet where when the Cowboys lose this week,
we're the hopeless underdogs?
We are the underdogs. Exactly. Can we bet? Where I can ban y'all from even smiling about the Cowboys, let alone talking about them?
That's what I want to say.
Can we do that to all of y'all? I mean, all of you Cowboy fans. Matter of fact, can I have? If you're going to continue to talk about the Cowboys, can I ask y'all for this favor?
Go ahead.
When you lose Monday, can we get all the Cowboy fans in the building? On their talent that's in the building, you diehard closet Dallas Cowboy fans, flagrant Dallas Cowboy fans, can all of y'all come together and huddle around this desk for First Take where I can look all of y'all in the face and say, shut up! The Dallas Cowboys stink. They're going home. They're no longer relevant. Now get the hell off of campus. Can I do that Monday?
Oh, go ahead. That's
Can
fine.
I do that Monday? Because
that's fine.
You're not going to be here? No, I want it when you're here. I want it when you're here. I want when you're here.
He doesn't need to be here. I can handle it.
You know, I want all you Cowboy fans, all of y'all together, because y'all are sickening.
Okay.
And you will lose this Sunday. You will lose, and it's over.
Will. On the record, will lose. Thank you.
Will.
Mr. Woodson, recent inductee into the Cowboys Ring of Honor. The stage is yours.
Look, how you going to introduce something like that? I got to say something like that. Now I feel bad.
That was the point.
Thank you, Skip.
Yes, thank you.
Tear you down, bring you back up. There we go.
I was trying to butter him up, get a little better answer.
I'm with you. We're looking at this. The Cowboys are the clear underdog coming into this picture. Matt Castle being the quarterback. They don't have Romo. They don't have their leader going into Green Bay. And it's hard for the Cowboys to win. Especially going into the Cowboys. Cowboys played them for fourth quarter. Should have won that game.
Should have won it.
Chance to win that game in the end. The Cowboys don't have any fear. There's no fear. There's nothing to lose going into Green Bay to play this game.
Does that scare you?
At all.
No fear.
I'm talking trick plays. I'm talking trick plays. We just saw them play the Washington Redskins last week, and they blitz continuously the entire game.
First time all year.
First time all year.
Yep.
They don't have anything to lose.
May I interject before you go? Little birdie in my ear.
Go ahead.
And now.
Who could that be?
Just as you know, well, listen, they usually.
I wondered why you looked distracted. You were listening to somebody else.
I thought you were getting to it.
Well, no, this is the first time this has ever happened to me. They're usually talking to you. They didn't talk to me. But this is the thing. Little birdie in my ear, producer, just informed me that Darren Woodson is gone for the rest of the year. So we won't see you here on First Take. So all of this stuff he's talking. When the Cowboys lose, I can't find him.
So he
ain't gonna be around.
He's fearless.
He ain't gonna be around.
I'll find you. How many times I've seen you wear Dez Bryant jerseys and I'm gonna love to see it.
Oh, please.
It's beautiful.
Well, you know, I don't mind the X.
Can I finish?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
You know you're a closet Deion Sanders fan.
Oh, no, that's my man. Prime time.
I know it is.
Prime time. But it ain't because of the Cowboys. That's because of him.
Anywho,
thank you.
We did wear a Cowboy jersey. I did play with him.
Yeah, I understand that. He did win a Super Bowl with the 49ers before. He came and helped y'all win one, right? After beating y'all the year.
Right? You were a Cowboy.
I'm just saying.
Okay, anyway. This team has no fear. And that's where Rod Marinelli is blitzing everybody. They don't care right now. They're at a point right now where their backs are against the wall. And that's the worst team to play against. It's a team that knows they're a game out. They know they can run the ball. They can take chances deep down the field. This weekend, Dez Bryant will be targeted more than he was last week. They will air it out this week because they know that they're the underdogs. And they know when they go up into Lambeau Field in Green Bay that they can care less
this is all
about what Stephen A. is saying, what everyone else is saying. They're going to take their shots. And they have a legitimate chance because, again, no one's afraid of going to Green Bay and Lambeau Field.
Thank you very much, Russell Crowe. Hey, gladiators now, right? Marcus Decimus Meridius. Hey, gladiators now, right? Oh, stop it. The Cowboys. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, look,
oh, my goodness.
The Packers don't scare anyone. They don't. Teams have gone in there and played them extremely well and won games now. So no one's afraid to go to Green Bay and win the game.
Okay, my turn.
And that bad man. No one's afraid of the bad man anymore.
Yeah. Nobody's afraid of the bad man.
No, speaking of the bad man.
Speaking of the bad man. Disrespectful.
To Mr. Woodson's point, I have a question for you. You got to help me out here. I don't know football the way you do, but again, I'm trying to comprehend what I see that I wrote down here as I look down what Aaron Rodgers has done for his last 7 games.
Yeah, it hasn't been great.
And I look at the last 2 games at Lambeau Field, both of which were losses.
Yes.
Wait, to Detroit and Chicago, beat them there and held Aaron Rodgers' offense to 16 did Detroit and 13 did the Chicago Bears at Lambeau Field. Are you kidding me? And I look at these 7 games, and I got to tell you again, the bad man has just been bad for 7 straight games, including at Detroit last Thursday night. They did get their little mini bye, so that should benefit the home team. But if you take away the 61-yard prayer that Aaron Rodgers threw to win the game, intended for Devontae Adams, caught short of its intended mark by Richard Rodgers, lucky at pure luck, just pure luck. If you take 61 off, that means that Aaron Rodgers in 4 quarters at Detroit threw for 212. Not bad, not great, not the bad man. Then I look all the way back I'm going back 7 games. At home, they beat San Diego by a mere 7 points. He completed 55% of his passes. He went to Denver and threw for 77 yards at Denver. Then at Carolina, he admitted he got scared in the pocket on the last crucial play that resulted in an interception at the goal line. And then came Detroit at home. He completed 57% of his passes. He went to Minnesota, completed 47%. Chicago at home, 51%. And then I told you what happened at Detroit with the Hail Prayer Mary by Aaron to Richard Rodgers. I'm not seeing that guy. He's not there anymore. And his offensive line by the end of the Detroit game, and we don't know, but 4 starters were gone by the end of that game. And it sounds like the kid, Corey Linsley, the Ohio State kid playing center, it sounds like he's going to be out. So you got a backup center going against that Cowboy pass rush. Not a pretty sight. I got to tell you, because they can rush the passer. They're getting a little better each week. The defense gets a little better. And finally, Dez Bryant. this past Monday night looked like Des Bryant. He looked like he could actually run. So I am with Darren. Nothing to lose. Take your shots. I don't see how you can say that's a goal.
Well, you, Mr. Cow, and I respect that. I disagree with you. I will say this to you, too. Getting back to your numbers on Aaron Rodgers, Darren Woodson, Mr. Ring of Honor, you know, Super Bowl champion, football aficionado that you are. Do you know of any quarterback in NFL history that has been exceptional when receivers can't get open or can't catch? I just say, do you know of any? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know one, Tom Brady.
No. They get open. Stop that. They get open. They do get open for Tom Brady. Yes, they do. He drops passes. He gets open, but he drops passes. These guys were not getting open. Jones, Randall, Cobb, Vontae Adams, Richard Rodgers was a no-show at the tight end spot for most of the season. I wanted to allow me to point something out. I mean, it's just me, because we are talking about Skip Bayless here, and he does bring up Aaron Rodgers in such a disrespectful fashion, because how dare me sit there and say talent-wise Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady, at least at times. But over the last 4 games, Tom Brady has completed 61, 51, 54, and 51% of his passes. I didn't hear Skip bringing that up.
That's not the point. We're talking about Dallas' chance of Lambeau. That's not apply.
You should have brought up Matt Castle's numbers. That's what you should. That's what you needed, not Brady's.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to help you out.
No, I don't need help, Miss Connecticut. I appreciate it, but I don't need it. Here's why I don't need it. Matt Castle doesn't belong in the same conversation as Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady. You're bringing up Aaron Rodgers in such a disrespectful tone. I'm simply saying Tom Brady has had injuries. Tom Brady has had dudes dropping passes, but Skip just glosses over that. But when it happens to Aaron Rodgers, oh, look at his numbers. So all I'm trying to say,
I just gave you 7 games.
All I'm trying to say, and I gave you 4. That ain't bad. All I'm trying to say to you is this. When you look at the situation for what it is, this is Aaron Rodgers. You know this. He's dancing in the pocket. He's holding on to the ball a little bit longer. No. Hold on, wait a minute. When you say too long, what I'm saying to you is he'd rather get sacked, try to run, or throw the ball away rather than throw an interception, because guys can't get open and they can't gain any kind of separation. Now, you know that's true. Now, he may not admit it, but I'm going to put Mr. Ring of Honor and Super Bowl champion on the line right here. Are you going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Or are you going to sit up there and deny it, Darren Woodson? What are you going to do?
Cowboys got a chance. That's all I'm on.
Oh, I like that answer.
Cowboys
That's it.
Okay.
On the record, under oath,
Aaron Rodgers
Cowboys got a
representation
chance
over here.
All right, so the Packers have beaten the Cowboys
Skip has got y'all like this.
4
I really
straight
can't.
times.
It's unbelievable.
Real quick, Skip, you love this statistic. Matt Castle's QBR 47, and we have a tweet I want to share with you really quick.
47 win.
For the season.
Oh, for the
47,
season.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for Matt Castle,
Yeah, that's good. This tweet from Shaq here. Stephen A. Smith, I like that suit. Your new name is Downtown Stevie Brown. I think he's saying you're smooth. And Skip Bayless, you always dress immaculate.
He said that?
Yeah,
Shaq said that?
You know what?
You
know what?
You got to go to break. You can't comment.
I'll get Shaq in a second. I'm going to get Shaq in a second. I'm going to get Shaq in a second.
Called out his coach after Sunday's loss. But did he back off those comments yesterday? We will tell you when we return.
Try wearing a suit without boots.